Get out.
And then look into...
Luke.
Hey guys. Luke, stop giving me lessons. There's 3 cameras on this. We're using an iPhone today. We're on iPhone mode today because our big camera's getting fixed.
Do we want a trail ride or like big area find people to film? I just got here about like 7 seconds ago.
You want to go to my trail?
You have a trail?
336 Luke.
Apparently Joe's got a trail. Alright, so this is all new. Last time I went here, this was the back corner. Hey, my boy! I've never been back there. Last time I was here, the park stopped right here. We're gonna go get stuck. We'll see ya.
As soon as you said it.
I know, I appreciate the support, brother. We'll see you out there. I've never been back here. Alright, I've had enough, Joe. I'm ready to get away from him. Alright, let's just keep going.
Yeah.
Alright. Goodbye, Joe.
Where are you going?
I don't know, I'm gonna keep going that way. I wanna go that way. Love you. I don't wanna go where everybody's going. I wanna go where nobody goes. Oh yeah. This looks like it wasn't a good idea. This kind of reminded me of Jersey power line stuff a little bit.
Like that's low.
Oh yeah, it's wet. We go find a hose and fill it up with fresh water and see where it drains out of. Man, that was looking like a good experience. I found the rut. Let's go back to camp and we'll figure out where your shit's leaking at. Oh, you dropped the T! You dropped the T, dog! Flip her around, buddy. Come on, operate the phone, damn it!
Hold on, we gotta get...
Oh, we gotta get the trio.
Hey, hop in the center,
Whose diff is leaking?
Shut up. Well, don't call me out like that. Dude just smelled the diff fluid and called me out. Oh, we getting fire calls. Hey, we gotta go figure out where his belt's leaking.
Y'all be safe.
I love people like that. But like just seeing people excited, like, I don't know, just excited about riding, excited about this stuff is just super cool. Probably my favorite thing about going to events. We've ridden for 10 minutes, we've been here for 3 hours.
We've been here for like 3 hours and we've hit 1 hole.
I just said that. Luke's Renegade, his belt was leaking. We had a big old hose clamp. We had to put 2 of them together to get that thing to seal the upper belt intake. We're literally gonna be here and only have ridden this one back corner. Oh!
This thing keeps making weird ticking noises. I think this motor's about to blow.
The hell is that?
I don't know.
That's not good. Alright, let me just tow you back. Some of your clutches. Cause can you shift right now?
This thing, I think it's done. Or something, dude.
When did it start making that noise?
Like when we first hopped in the water.
I'm hoping it's something with the clutches. Well, I guess I'll tell you back and we'll figure it out. Dude, we can't win. Today has just been a day.
We've rode for like all 20 minutes.
We're doing good, guys. All right, well, I guess leave it running so you got power steering and, oh, jeez. This should be fun.
Turn it on or not?
Yeah, you can run it. Just, I think it's some of the clutches, to be honest. Honestly, I should be able to pull you in gear. That might be trans. I feel like that shouldn't be shifting that easily. Just leave it in low and let me pull you out of here, and if I need a little help. We can just not win with him.
Oh, shut up!
No way.
We can't win! We can't win!
You're up, right?
Yeah.
Dude, why? Alright, you're just put it down. Dude, what in the hell? I I think I said a few minutes ago about how bad of an idea it was to come back here.
This thing is bricked.
Dude, what? It won't even light up the... Huh. Why are you not working? I know one issue.
What?
I left this open.
Oh.
So, that could be one of the issues.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god. This might be going to Cam and getting the 1018 and the nitrous kit.
Okay.
This looks like a Toledo problem. Well, do we just go over there and go home? For sale, $5 grand, come get it. Luke, we should just get Groms. These Can-Ams are getting expensive. Now would be a great time to shout out our merch, guys. Shop kylecullen.com. Help support our expensive bills, please. Guys, you can get some fire merch like the KC Control Chaos shirt like Luke's got on. Or I've got the Snorkel Squad shirt on. Today I wore the Snorkel Squad shirt and so far I've been doing good. Luke did not wear his Snorkel Squad shirt. He's got his KC shirt on for Control Chaos, and we've had a chaotic day with this thing. Look, the invisible driver on that four-wheeler.
It's a scary feeling when your bike's going away from you and it's not on.
I don't think that's how you're supposed to ride it, Luke. Guys, if you want to see the instant video update, go add my Snapchat. It's Kyle_Cullen. Dude, you got... Oh, that worked perfect. What's your turnaround time for a 1018 kit?
God damn, did you blow it up already?
I don't know that I blew it up, but we sunk it again. I'll bring the machine to you and pull it at your house. And I'll power wash it really good to make sure there's no mud on it.
I got like 12 of them already I gotta do.
Alright, well let me get it home and see how bad this thing looks. I guess we're gonna get this thing home, pull it apart, wash it up, and see how bad this Renegade is. Because I don't even know what's wrong at the moment. But whatever it is, it's not good. We are back in the shop. The Renegade is... I don't know if we're screwed or not yet. We're gonna find out how bad we are. I drained the oil the other night. It didn't look great. It didn't look terrible. And then it had an electrical issue, but I figured that out. That was just a dirty terminal. Yeah, so I don't know if this thing's totally screwed yet or might be saved. Time to pull these plugs. I feel like I just did this. Okay, so I've got both plugs out. On these Renegades, you've got one cylinder back here, plug and wire, and then the other one is up under here. This one's a pain in the butt to get to. This one's not bad at all. A lot of times I like to do this little contraption where I hook a little 1/4-inch clear hose to my vacuum that's down here, and I'll stick it down this sensor hole and suck any water out of the throttle body and the intake tubes. But if you guys want to check out this process a little bit more in depth, if you check out my Bogs and Boulders videos, we went way further into this. Basically what we're doing, pull the plugs out. I've done my best to clean out what I could before turning it over. We're gonna let her spin over and see how much water she shoots out. Woo, it's scary. Did I lock them out that side? Shit. Like I've said in past videos, whatever cylinder's better, I'll put that plug back in and that wire back on, and you can start these on one cylinder. And I do that so that it shoots the rest of the crap out of the worst cylinder. In this case, they're pretty balanced, but I think I'm gonna put the back one in mainly because it's easier to get to, and then I'll turn it over, let it shoot it back out the front. Before I do that, I gotta put some oil in it, probably clean the fuel or air filter, and see if this thing will turn over and run for another day.
Look at all the nails that you ran over, or someone did.
Yeah, they've been in there for a few days actually. I saw those a while ago. That motor might be shot.
All right, what's our bets? You think the motor's done?
I don't know. I was really thinking that noise was something to do with the clutches, and it's just, I don't think it is. I think the motor's done.
It's smoking so bad too.
I think we finally killed it. Oh yeah. Yeah, we killed her.
Oh no.
Oh, just shy of 1,000 miles too.
How many miles?
958 miles. It really went downhill when we started letting Luke ride it.
No. Yeah,
What?
probably.
Well, shit. So we got two options right now. Either order a new OEM long block and swap that in, which would probably be the quicker, easier solution, or 1018 kit nitrous.
Or we just sell both and go buy 2 new 24s.
That's expensive.
Damn, that sucks.
Let's try it one more time. I know what we can title this. I blew up my Can-Am in 5 minutes.
Yeah, it blows.
Literally, it blows.
It does blow.
So, what are my options?
I'll be honest with you, it's probably cheaper just to buy a motor. Because if you spun it so bad now that you tore the bottom end out.
Looks like we're getting a new long block.
All right, guys, go buy the merch.
Damn, it only have 1,000 miles on it?
95% of that 1,000 miles was held wide open.
Nah, not 90%.
Okay, 70% of it was wide open.
Every time it leaves the trailer, it's underwater.
Yeah, I mean, that thing did get ridden hard every single time I rode it.
Yeah, you gotta give it some props, man.
So now that you've watched the tribute video of all the things and memories that poor Renegade has taken us through, honestly, it's a pretty good tribute to show how long those things will survive. Let's talk about why she died. There was some things I didn't tell you guys about. Really, what was the downfall of that Can-Am? Luke sunk it at Hogwaller right at the end. We didn't throw that in the video because we were on the way home and Luke flipped it in
the last hole.
Literally on the way back to the truck.
Don't practice water wheelies in the dark where you can't see shit. I just had the bike up in a wheelie right here, hit this front, boom.
Yeah, she's wet in there, Luke.
Oh my.
What? Yeah, both sides. Damn it, boy. That's about how much came out of the airbox.
I was just about to say that.
So that really wasn't good for it. And then my GoPro had just died right before it. It was nighttime. That was a very Luke was like, are you freaking kidding me? And
we didn't even get it on video of it turning over.
I know, I felt bad for him and
I just hit a rut for anyone confused.
So that happened. We get it running. I didn't have any air filters with me. So I just I took the muddy one out and I get it back running. I do a bunch of oil changes. We get back on the trailer. We drive all the way back to North Carolina. I unload it, we power wash it, and I forget about it because I had work and busy life. So 2 weeks later, we go riding, and I never put a freaking air filter back in it because I just didn't think about it, and I had done everything else. I had new plugs, I had done oil changes, everything at the park. So we rode it
November till
2 weeks ago with no air filter this whole entire time. Okay, so 5 good rides we rode. And luckily it's been pretty wet, so the dust hasn't been too bad. So that definitely was killing my top end. And then what really sucks is the motor was just out because of the whole clutch issue. So they had to pull the motor and trans, and it literally would have been the perfect time to tear it down, but we were in such a rush to get it back for Georgia this week. And it kind of just goes to show when you're in rush, you kind of overlook things and shit happens and ends up costing a lot of money. So I still don't know what we're gonna do with this. We're probably gonna eventually fix it. Give it away. Who wants my broken Can-Am?
We could part it out and sell all the parts on the website.
Yeah, but I'm trying to financially somewhat recover from it, totally not get bent over. Or do I put a new motor in it, crate motor? So I gotta price that out. Rebuilding the motor that's in it, I have a strong feeling that bottom end is completely toast. I've already got another something that I'm buying. A lot of things we want, not a lot of money. So then the final nail in the coffin of the Renegade is after we get it back, the belt was leaking. And so I went to go test it to figure out where the belt was leaking, and I put on these quick drains, which are super convenient, and they're really nice, especially for the deep water I ride in, because you can quickly drain the air box.
It's like a hose faucet. You literally
exactly. You just open it. So on a normal Can-Am, they just have caps on normal Can-Ams, and they do get water in them from time to time, and you have to take them off and check them, but if you don't have pliers to get these off doing them by hand, they just sit here and spin forever. So that's why I did those valves, and they're really convenient because you can just crack them open and drain it if you have anything in there. That's why I've got them on there. I mean, they really do make sense, except for when you leave them open.
Yeah, just don't leave them open.
Don't do that. If you don't know, if you ever have to check for clutch leak, you can always fill the clutch box up with water, and obviously the water will leak out wherever it's leaking. So I was like, well, let me just open those up, because if I get the wrong one, it doesn't matter. So I opened those up, we filled this up, found the leak, I fixed it. I never closed the freaking things because we were in such a rush to fix it. Go right back to the exact same hole that me and Luke had just ran through. I go through it once, Luke's behind me, and he looks back and he goes, this thing's running a little weird. And I think it's because that was open, it sucked up a little bit of water. So then it ran with a little bit of water in the air box.
Then we went in that really deep hole at the end.
Yeah, we were in that really deep hole at the end. I think it sucked up some more water.
It just sucked all of it up.
And it started making this radical clunking noise, which I think was my crank either breaking or getting lodged, like the bearings just seizing, or I don't know what happened. But when I drained the oil, it looked not good. So at that point, it was like almost toast ready to go. And the final straw is I tell Luke, I'm like, just let it idle, I'll tow you back. And of course, the way we had to go, like we were going through water that was this deep, and you'll watch, well, you probably would have already watched it, but I'll throw a few of the clips in again. We had to tow it back home through water that was this deep. There's no other way. And we're out there by ourselves because nobody was near us. And of course, in the deepest spot right away, it shuts off. So now we're just towing this sunk off bike that's not running underwater back to camp, get it back home, and unsink it, do that whole process. And we got to turn over, and that's where you saw the clip right before this montage of us basically announcing that this thing is fully dead. So if we've learned anything, rushing around can cost you a lot of money. So I've actually never had to pull a motor before, and this is not as terrible as I thought it was going to be. Alrighty, you ready to go?
Let me try to grab some of it.
Oh, it ain't right. She's out.
All right, we started at, call it 10 o'clock, so.
2 hours?
Not bad.
2
2 hours for
first
timers?
Yeah.
Well, at least when you pull your motor, it's going to go a heck of a lot easier.
Oh, look at that.
Look, that's a no running air filter right there. Hold on. So I'm sitting here looking.
See that wire looking thing? That's the secondary spring.
All
Alright, so guys, basically what Kyle has failed to explain here is there's a spring in there that makes that doohickey spin.
Back here you have your helix and your secondary spring, but the secondary spring came unwound.
Yeah, that was the noise I heard. But at fast pace.
So basically, guys, the motor might be salvageable. It might not be shot.
But if we got a load,
because that spring was making this clunking noise. So hopefully, 1018 kit with the motor I already have, and we don't have to go buy a long block.
Come get this.
Here, let me try.
Hold on, I'm not even filming the right thing.
Alright, use the legs. Holy shit. Oh, you make me look weak.
Little bitch. Because Luke's got to get the thumbnail.
Yeah.
In the grass.
In the grass. Set it up like right here.
Does that work for you, Luke?
Yeah, that looks good. That's going to be the thumbnail, guys. Watch this right here.
Basically, to wrap up this video, this motor is toast. I don't know exactly how toast it is. Probably in, maybe not this video, but the next video, I'll throw in some clips after we split the case and see how bad it was. But just alone looking down the throttle body, I mean, you can see the junk in there. Yeah. It's supposed to be like that.
Oh, good.
All right. That should look like that. It does not. So this is my intake tubes that go right to the top of the cylinder, and there's literally gunk in there. And when we pulled out the exhaust, it was full of sand. So I'm sure this thing has absolutely no compression, and the rings are shot, and the pistons are probably all chewed up. But I'll probably pull this thing apart here soon. But then on the second case, my clutches were also making some horrendous noises because my secondary spring exploded, which I have no idea how that happened. This whole last, like, and then sneak peek, spoiler alert for the next video. We just got back from,
dude, this guy is
one spoiler alert is we're doing a new build. The RJWC sent out the works. You better subscribe because there's about to be a fat giveaway because all these parts are not going to fit on this machine. So David from RJWC sent out way too much stuff, and he said, I don't care, give stuff away. So we will have gifts to give it back to you guys, and if you don't have a four-wheeler that takes these parts, we'll compensate you in cash, I guess, or something. There'll be a giveaway. So like I said, we've got lots of things to install and some stuff that we'll be giving away. Also, 2 other updates on the website. Lee made it 2 for $4 for the stickers, and if you guys order 2 shirts, I will also be throwing stickers in there. It's not something that's on the site, but I'll just be doing it. But then back to the last problem child that just started this last weekend. She looks good, but she is not good. even in four-wheel drive. So, in that case, we'll catch you on the next one.